I'm going to kind of walk you through my career and just give you this sense of some of the things that I have learned along the way. And it really started right here at the University of Texas. I went through the ROTC program here, and in between your freshman and sophomore year, they send you on what they euphemistically call a cruise. I was on a ship, fortunately out of Pearl Harbor, Hawaii, but what they do is, as a young officer, they put you in the enlisted ranks. So you live with the enlisted men, and this was a 9-week cruise. You live with the enlisted men, and you find out what life is like as an enlisted man for 9 weeks. And I will tell you, it's absolutely the best experience you can have as an officer. And one of the things you have to learn as you become more and more senior is you never, ever want to lose sight of what the troops are doing, what the troops are going through, because you're going to make decisions that are going to affect their lives. And if you don't have an appreciation for the problems that they have, I guarantee you're probably going to be making the wrong decisions. When you're in a leadership position, you are always going to sometimes see what you think the right thing to do is. If you don't communicate that, if you don't constantly communicate that, you will lose the troops, and they won't know what you're doing. So I will tell you, as you go through your leadership position, make sure you are communicating constantly. It was a great lesson for me. The other issue that you learn in BUD/S as a young officer is you're always expected to set the example. Now, when I went through training, we had at some point in time, we had 4 officers that were left in training and about 50 enlisted guys. And the enlisted guys watch you every second of the day. And in fact, as you become more senior, you are scrutinized whether you know it or not. They watch how you wear your uniform. They watch how you walk. They watch how you talk. They watch how you do your actions. They watch you all the time. And all of my instructors in SEAL training were Vietnam veterans. And they expected, while the officers and the enlisted go through the same training, they expected the officers to set the example, always. To be there on time, to have the best looking uniform, to run harder than anybody else, because that's what leadership is all about. You have to set the example. And I will tell you, in your leadership positions today, if you think for a minute the people that work for you aren't watching you every minute of the day, you're mistaken. They are. They want to see how well you perform your job and whether or not you're setting the example that they want to achieve. You have to hold people accountable. You have to hold people accountable because if other people's good behavior doesn't matter because all behavior is treated the same, then why should anybody go above and beyond? If working hard, if doing the right things doesn't matter, then why do it? You have to hold people accountable.